I work with an agency in Hawthorne in Westchester County. It's a group insurance specialty agency. They support independent brokers like me for all their employee benefit clients. So we have all the resources and all the tools to help any size group pretty much anywhere in the country. So, and I had mentioned earlier that an area where I've become very active with is helping businesses evaluate their group insurance and employee benefits and introducing PEOs. And PEOs are bundled services, including payroll and benefits and workers' comp and HR services. So oftentimes it's a good fit and it's a good savings for the group. So that I'm going to concentrate on that and try to help small businesses save money anywhere they can in their employee benefits offering. I also talk a lot about high deductible plans because I believe that's another area that people can save a lot of money, families can save a lot of money on their insurance. So I try to do analysis for people to show that getting into a higher deductible major medical plan is a good chance that they may be able to save some money. But by way of background, I started the insurance business in 1982. I think around the same time Teresa Robinson started the insurance business. I've always been in the medical insurance business. I started with a company called Mutual of Omaha in Westchester. After 10 years, I moved to a group insurance agency in Armonk called Michaels and Associates. Was there for about 20 years, and we did a lot of business with the Westchester Chamber of Commerce. We actually developed a benefits office there, and I still have many clients from that work that we did with the Westchester Chamber. But in '09, I started my own agency, Coogan FX Insurance Brokerage. FX was my father's middle name, Francis Xavier, in Wilton, Connecticut. And I think that's where I started to run into Teresa now and then. Yes. And make my connections in Connecticut. And Teresa introduced me to BNI probably about 6 or 7 years ago, and I've been with the group since then. And I'm looking for businesses, small businesses, that I can just talk to them about their benefits, and because we really have all the tools we need to help these businesses. But in 2017, I started selling Medicare insurance because the agency I'm connected with now, as I had mentioned, services many brokers like me throughout the whole country, and they do not sell Medicare insurance. So I get referrals from group insurance, from employee benefit brokers all over the country to help their clients when they transition to Medicare. So I've turned into quite the Medicare expert, and I'll probably sell over 200 Medicare plans this year, and that's good, but I want to double that. It's a business that I want to grow for about another 10 years. I like the business, I like the clients, and you got to follow the market. And many people are turned 65, over 10,000 people a day turn 65. So it's a growth business for me. So again, any individuals that you know that are thinking about transitioning to Medicare or retiring from their group insurance, I can help them with that. This is a book that is put out every year by the government to introduce Medicare to people. It's 120 pages, small brochure, try to educate people about Medicare. It's very confusing, and I'm glad it's confusing because it keeps me very busy, and people need to make this important decision because they're trying to save some money and have good insurance. Can I share the screen, Jeff?
Yeah, you can, Mike.
Because Pete had put together a website for me. Oops, I knew that would happen. Bear with me a second. I practiced this morning and I did it right. I guess you can't, can you see my screen now?
No, we're not seeing it.
Oh, shoot.
Mike, did you hit the share screen button on the bottom?
Hang on. I did.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey. So how do I get, all right, anyway. We started a business called Medicare Resources USA. And I'm licensed in probably about 12 states now. Is that better?
Yeah.
So, and slowly I'm going to advertise and build up my Medicare business. But this is the first step to get to start this company and this website. And I think only Pete and I are the only ones, and Gina, the only ones that have seen the website. I have not introduced it to anyone or any business yet, because I'm still trying to develop some marketing strategies. But this is the basics about Medicare. This tells people, shows people what I do and how I can help them. This is a photo that Hildy just did for me recently. And this is just a letter introducing to individuals about Medicare and how difficult the government has made it, and that I can help them. And the basics of Medicare, I don't want to educate everyone about Medicare, but my point is, and my objective is to let you know that it's confusing as hell, and that there's a lot of parts to it, and people need to talk to me. But the insurance is really good. And people wait a long time to turn 65 to be able to get on Medicare. So they're very anxious about the decision and what they have to do. And I make every plan individualized. I ask everyone for their prescription drugs, and we go through what the best prescription drug plan would be. So it's a really good service. Pretty good website Pete put together for me. I like it. There's other expenses in Medicare.
Great.
Go ahead. Question? There's expenses in Medicare that people don't know about. You have to pay for Part B, and if this is a chart that shows if you had higher income, you pay more for Part B. So individuals that are still working, making a fairly decent living, are going to end up paying over $400 a month for their Part B, and that's information that many people do not realize. And there's enrollment periods that you could get in, and there's penalties that you pay if you don't get in at the right time. But I'm excited about this and what I'm doing with my group insurance business and my Medicare business. And that's my story.